You're watching Rurouni K95's anime review on Neon Genesis Evangelion, The End of Evangelion. Hi Rurounies, this is your pal Rurouni K95 here. Today's anime review, I get to cover for an anime movie for today's anime review is Neon Genesis Evangelion, The End of Evangelion. Neon Genesis Evangelion, The End of Evangelion is a 1997 Japanese anime psychological science fiction film and co-directed by Hideaki Anno and animated by Gainax and Production IG. It serves as a parallel ending to the Neon Genesis Evangelion television series. Even though I've already looked back on my previous anime review, how I look back on my anime review on the Neon Genesis Evangelion anime television series that I have recently did in the past, in which teenage Shinji Ikari pilots Evangelion Unit 1, one of the several giant cyborgs designed to fight hostile supernatural entities called angels. The film picks up where the television show's 24th episode ended and caused the events depicted in the show's episodes, which are 25 and 26, occurs in the middle, what you expect. Though it won awards, including the 1997 Animage Anime Grand Prix at the End of Evangelion, initially received mixed reviews, however. At 2014 Time Out poll of the filmmakers voted The End of Evangelion one of the 100 best animated films of all time, as it was for how this takes place, how it left off on the previous Evangelion series, as it was to, because I know that because Neon Genesis Evangelion has grown in popularity as well. So let's review the movie Neon Genesis Evangelion, The End of Evangelion. Even though it's like how I look back on the previous anime review on the Neon Genesis Evangelion anime TV series. Teenager Shinji Ikari is the pilot of Evangelion Unit 1, one of the several giant cyborgs designed to fight hostile supernatural entities called angels. Distraught over the death of Kaworu Nagisa, Shinji visits the fellow pilot Asuka Langley Soryu in a hospital and masturbates to her unconscious body, but regrets it immediately afterwards. The shadowy committee, Shield, discovers that Gendo Ikari intends to use NERV, the paramilitary organization that deploys the Evangelion units, for his own plans. Seal dispatched the Japanese Strategic Self-Defense Force to seize control of NERV, killing most of the staff in the progress. NERV Major Misato Katsuragi orders Asuka moved to the cockpit of the Evangelion Unit 2 and placed it at the bottom of the lake, then rescues Shinji from the SDF troops. Determined to have Shinji defend NERV, Misato brings him to the Unit 1's bay doors, but is shot in the process before her death. Misato implores Shinji to pilot Unit 1, kisses him, and forces him into the elevator. Shinji discovers the Unit 1 immobilized in the bakelite, concluding that NERV's defeat is inevitable. Gendo retrieves Evangelion pilot Rei Ayanami. He plans to use her to initiate the third impact, a catalysm, which will kill everyone on Earth, and reunite with his deceased wife Yui, attempting to stop him. NERV scientist Ritsuko Akaji sends a computer command to destroy NERV. Casper, a computer core modeled on Ritsuko's computer, overrides her command and Gendo kills her. Meanwhile, inside Unit 2, Ritsuko's mother overrides her command and Gendo kills her. Meanwhile, inside Unit 2, Asuka overcomes her trauma and reactivates the unit. She destroys the JSSDF forces, but the SEELE Unit unleashes a fleet of mass-produced Evangelion units who disembowel her and Unit 2. Unit 1 breaks free from the backlight and ascends above the NERV headquarters. From the cockpit, Shinji sees the mass-produced units carrying the mutilated remains of the Unit 2 and screams in terror. Yeah. Gendo attempts to merge with Rei, who carries the soul of Lilith, an angel hidden beneath NERV headquarters, to begin the third impact. Having merged with another angel, Adam will become a god if he merges with Lilith. However, Rei rejects Gendo, absorbs Adam, and reunites with Lilith, growing to a gargantuan size. In the process, the mass-produced Evangelion units pull Unit 1 into the sky and crucify it with the lance of Longius, which transforms it into the Tree of Life, beginning the third impact. After several dreamlike compilations, including a fight with Asuka, Shinji decides that he is alone and everyone in the world should die. In response, Rei Lilith dissolves humanity back into LCL, a conscious primordial soup, reforming the souls of humanity into single consciousness. Shinji rejects this new state when he realizes that he is about experiencing joy as well as pain. Unit 1, seemingly moving on its own, breaks free of the Tree of Life, wielding the rematerialized Lance of Longius to destroy the mass production units and the third impact. Rei Lilith's body splits into pieces, crashing to the surface of the earth. Shinji awakens on the shoreline littered with the wreckage of mass production units in the body of Rei Lilith and finds that Asuka has been rematerialized. He begins to strangle Asuka, but when she caresses his face, he stops and breaks down in tears as well. Yep. So, the ambitious ending of the original Neon Genesis Evangelion series, broadcast in 1995 and 1996, left some viewers and critics confused and unsatisfied. The final two episodes were possibly the most controversial segments of an already controversial series, were received as a flawed and incomplete by many. Director Hideaki Anno received death threats from some fans dissatisfied with the ending. However, Anno and his assistant director Kazuya Tsuromaki defended the artistic integrity of the finale. Gainax launched the project to create a film ending for the series in 1997, the first releasing Death and Rebirth as a condensed character-based recap and re-edit of the TV series Death, and the first half of the new ending Rebirth, which was originally intended to be a full ending but could not be finished due to a budget and time constraints. The project was completed later in the year and released as The End of Evangelion. Its co-producers consisted of Karaoka Shoten TV Tokyo, Sega, and Toei Company as well. For Neon Genesis Evangelion, The End of Evangelion. So, if I get to cover Neon Genesis Evangelion, Death and Rebirth, then I'll probably cover that for another time. But this was released under... The production was done by Production IG and Gainax, as well as it was distributed by Toei Company on there. Yeah. Because I have looked back on my previous anime review on the Neon Genesis Evangelion anime television series, which it has got to the part of in the brain I had, just to get the ball rolling about how I was revisiting Neon Genesis Evangelion. That's how it got to me. Regular series composer Shiro Sagiso scored The End of Evangelion. The film prominently features selections of Johann Sebastian Bach's music throughout the movie. Episode 24 has the Japanese title Air, being named after the air on the G string, which is played during the episode. Among the other pieces, including our cello suite number 1 in G major, 1 prelude, Jesu, Joy of Man's Desiring, grabbed for the piano and later played again with the string instruments in the end credits. Pachelbel's Canon. Among the others are the insert songs Come Suer Todd, an upbeat song which appears in the film at the beginning of instrumentally. Thanatos, If I Can't Be Yours, which is played in both the credits and the credits to episode 25. The song is based on Thanatos, a background musical piece used in the series as well. Another song, Everything You've Under Dreamed, was recorded for the film by the same vocalist, Arani, as Come Suer Todd, but was not used and was later included on the refrain of Evangelion's soundtrack as well. So, The End of Evangelion was first released in Japanese theaters on July 19th, 1997. The film was later distributed on Laserdisc in Japan. It also included the first release of the video versions of episodes 21 to 24. The film was split up into two 40-minute episodes with brief intros, similar to episode 22nd. Edited credits for each episode instead of credits for both between the two. Redone eye-catcher text boards showing Neon Genesis Evangelion episode instead of the End of Evangelion episode, and a next episode preview selection in episode 25. The episodic version of the film was on the last two discs on the Laserdisc release of the series, Genesis 13 and just 014 respectively, each containing two episodes, the original TV episodes and the new End of Evangelion episodes respectively. Although the film was also released in its original cinematic form on VHS, Laserdisc, and later DVD, the script was serialized in 4 issues of Dragon magazine from August 1997 to January 1998. The movie was released on Blu-ray along with Death and Rebirth and the TV series in a box set on August the 22nd, 2015 as well. In 2006, The End of Evangelion was shown theatrically as a part of the Tokyo International Film Festival in Akihabara as well. The distribution of Neon Genesis Evangelion, The End of Evangelion. In North America, ADV Films, the license holder and distributor for the Neon Genesis Evangelion TV series, declined to release the End of Evangelion. And the two associated films with Manga Entertainment reportedly paying $2 million for the rights. Rei Anami's English voice actress Amanda Wynn Lee wrote the film's script for its English subtitled and dubbed adaptations and directed the dubbed as well. Yeah. The cast consisted of mostly voice actors reprising their roles from the ADV Films' English adaptation of the TV series, with several supporting roles because of the original actors were unavailable to accommodate voice actors living in different parts of the country. The dub was recorded in Los Angeles, Houston, and New York City. So that's how... Oh, and Netflix acquired the rights to the film as Death True, and the overall Neon Genesis Evangelion TV series. It became available for streaming on June 21st, 2018. What Netflix has for Neon Genesis Evangelion in 2018 as well. So that's how Neon Genesis Evangelion has won the Animage Anime Grand Prix Prize for 1997 and the Japan Academy Prize for the Best Publication of the Year as well. And was given the Special Audience Choice Award by 1997 Animation Kobe as well. In Japan, The End of Evangelion earned about 1.45 billion yen in distribution income during 1997. The film had a total lifetime gross of 2.47 billion yen as well. So that's going to be my anime review on Neon Genesis Evangelion, The End of Evangelion for today's anime review. Thank you for watching, but before we go, here's my thoughts. It's like, when I watched The End of Evangelion, it has got me revisited about the Neon Genesis Evangelion TV series, I guess. Hope subscribe for content. My anime plan link in the description down below. You share this video on your Twitter, Facebook. If you have Twitter, Facebook account, and all social media, be sure to give this video a thumbs up by clicking on the like button on this video. Feel free to leave in the comments section. Subscribe to my channel, RoniK95. Feel free to join my channel, especially if you're new to my channel. Hit the notifications bell button. Be sure to get notified, and keep it otaku for this anime review on The End of Evangelion. And I got another anime review coming up for tomorrow. Stay tuned for tomorrow's anime review. I'm going to cover another 80s anime television series with the magical girl genre, starting with the anime review on Magical Angel Creamy Mommy. Stay tuned for my next anime review on Magical Angel Creamy Mommy, because you won't want to miss another anime review.